Good morning. Welcome back to the Wildings Landing. Oof, I know it's been a bit. What you're looking at is a lot of hard work gone. 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 Um, we haven't gotten much of the rain that's been coming through, but yesterday, David and I were setting up to tear out the back chain link fence to put in fencing today. And out of literally, I mean, it was kind of windy, but out of nowhere, the wind picked up. He was on one side of the property, I was on the other. And all of a sudden, this gusts of wind came through, lasted less than 2 minutes, if that long. I was actually, lighting's not going to let you see that. Oops, sorry about that. Did not mean to blind y'all like that. Anyway, let's see if I can get it like this. Huh. No, my lighting's really messed up. Okay, well, anyway, I was way back there. And I came running. I heard my seed trays. I came running. By the time I got here, it was too late. Some of them were way over there. Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 seed trays that were full. I was already behind planting a little bit, and now I'm really behind. I don't have the resources to start over right now, and it might be a week or two before I do. Some of the seeds that I planted, I kind of went, go big or go home. Planted everything I had. Planted a lot of the seed. I recently got a seed order from Southern Exchange Seed. Anyway, forgot the name of it. It's SESE. That's how it is on my phone anyway. Southern Exposure Seed Exchange. There we go. I would get it out eventually. I just did a over $100 order with them, and I planted most of that. Yeah, I did. I planted most of that. So, we're having an issue with getting our compost this year. The compost facility that I bought compost from has closed. No explanation. I assume it's due to COVID, but whatever. I don't know how cows pooping and COVID had anything to do with life, but it had anything to do with me not getting my compost. Cows are still pooping during COVID. But anyway, compost facility at Waste Management in Okeechobee is now closed. I cannot find another compost company to deliver here. I have looked from Tampa to Vero, Melbourne. I've looked south of us. Anybody knows anybody that'll deliver compost to Okeechobee, I would love to hear from you, because I can't find them. There's even a landscape compost, kind of company that I reached out to in Okeechobee and got no response. Didn't even get a return message or a phone call. So I'm really at a loss for buying bagged compost and bagged soil. And that's very expensive. Very expensive. Here's a little more of our destruction. Barbara, I know you'll catch this video. These pots are for you. I have kind of went through. I was moving some things from this area right here, creating my pathway again. We've had this corner to the canopy stretched over, and yeah, I had to rearrange all of that. So I did, and made myself a pathway back and went through all my pots. It was a project that I've been working on, cleaning up this area. I don't know what it'll become or if it'll become anything, but yeah. Anyway, Barbara, those are for you. Let's go in and see what is growing. Oh, there's another seed tray. That one went over my little gate. I am so discouraged. To the point of crying multiple times. Multiple times. Woke up crying. Anyway. Here's some. This is our container garden. I'll give you an overview for the new. I don't know what is up with this lighting. I don't know why it isn't coming through the way that it should. I'm on my phone, so it's not like, there's a lot of settings that I can deal with here. I do not know what's up with that. Anyway, as we go around, I guess you'll see it, because you're not going to get it like this. This is really weird. I might end this video, see what I can do with my settings, see if I can change anything. But anyway, I guess I'll talk as I walk a little bit. But, this is my container garden. This is the very first garden on this property. This garden started in a tub just like this big one that I tried to put more vegetables in than it would ever hold. I know with the lighting you really can't see. This is really strange. You know what, guys? I appreciate you tuning in. I was trying to end this on a happy note, but it is obviously not happening. I need to look at my settings in my video, or I don't know what is going on. I've never seen the phone do this. I've never seen my camera do this like this. It's very strange. Anyway, I'm going to make this very short. This is my container garden. It was very first garden on this property. And we cut 55-gallon barrels in half, made planters out of them. And I've grown everything from... I've grown a lot in these containers. I even attempted corn. Oh, excuse me. We currently have milkweed, amaranth, strawberries, zinnias, attempted cucumbers. They look like crap. Something ate the kale. Beijing grass. Lots of peppers coming back. Maybe the camera will pick this one up. This is the pepper bed that froze over the winter, and I left it alone. Peppers are coming back like you wouldn't believe. Look at that. Can you see that? See, if it's real dark, I'm getting good light. I'm getting a good picture, but this is pretty dark back in here. With that, you can see how they've just sprung back to life, which makes me happy, especially with the destruction that I showed you in the first part of the video. But we've got mint, carrots, Beijing grass, lettuce bolting, Cherokee lettuce bolting, another lettuce that I saved the seeds from a couple years ago, cilantro's bolting, got carrots coming, just replanted some more because, and I know these will be a little more bitter, but they're strictly for canning. And although it's not going to really pick it up, it's right there. They're right there. I got chives. Just pulled my garlic, which was again a total bust. One more year of not happening. Lemongrass, asparagus, 2 different kinds of thyme, sage, rosemary. See if I can show you my onions. Again, it's just really weird lighting. But, I have onions down here. They're not very big, and I don't think they're going to get very big. But I'm trying to, use my hand to, yeah. There's something up. This is not cool. Anyway, there we go. Hey, did I just fix everything? I did. I did. Cool. Okay. Arrgh. When you talk about all forces being against you. Arrgh. Anyway, this is my very weedy onion bed. Um, there's probably my biggest onion right there, which is not very big. But I'm leaving them a little while. We'll see. The garlic was a total bust. This is my best pot of carrots for the second planting. Now you can kind of get an overview of this little garden. And this is like I think we measured it out at 25 by 35. I think that's what it was. That's about the average size of my garden plots. And now you can kind of see what's actually growing. I don't know what was up with my phone. I touched the screen and everything changed. I did not click on anything in specific. I just touched the screen. It's very strange. But this is our asparagus. And everything in here, pretty much everything in here needs to be weeded pretty big time. There's some amaranth and milkweed, a little dill popping up back there. Might be fennel. Might be fennel. Because this is my wild child garden where I let things go to seed and then have volunteers wherever and everywhere. Pot of strawberries back there. This is going to be milkweed like crazy, as this was a milkweed found, trimmed up an oak tree, shrub oak, behind this garden yesterday, and found tons of volunteer milkweed back there. Some zinnias popping here. I'm letting these onions, green onions, that's what we call them, have been in this garden for 2 or 3 years. I come out and just cut one off as needed or as wanted, when I'm cooking. And this year they finally escaped. And so I have literally, like with this one, I just bent it over and let them reseed right where they're at. They're obviously happy here, right? They've done really, really well. Looks like I'm going to have some volunteer lettuce because one of those fell over here too, but lettuce and onions, I do that. And here's one scape that's still forming. Let's see how good we can get that to come in. I might have to work with this a second. Eh, it doesn't want to come in for you. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, I thought I could get it to focus. It's just that touch the screen thing. And there's our, our Cherokee lettuce that's bolting. I'm still harvesting it though. Yeah, the taste is a little bit different, but it's not bad. Not bad by any means. There you go. Got you back in focus. And, mint. So, hey, I'm going to bring you back and show you those peppers again. This is that pepper bed that I keep in the corner of the container garden. I call it Pepper Corner. We've got, it froze, even though I had it covered. It just completely died back from those 4 nights of being way too cold. But we've got blooms. And this is a mixture. I'd have to look because I don't even remember. This is probably a grand pepper, although I don't even remember planting anything. Oh, grand bell. I do remember that. There's a little bloom way down there. This one's got a lot of blooms, and I think it's a gypsy. Back there, I know those are big bells because, boy, do they take forever to ripen. which is one reason why I was cutting back this scrub oak some. That was kind of a do I or don't I. The property behind us sold, and this scrub oak provides a lot of privacy, but it was growing into my garden. And where we were supposed to get fenced today, and we've had chain link, as you can see the rolls there that David unattached all that chain link. We're not allowed to have chain link without a permit. That was a very temporary situation just to keep my dogs from running back there. But we were supposed to get our field fencing up today, but due to a very unfortunate event with my family, we're not. My cousin was going to come out and help us today, and my aunt was rushed to Miami for emergency eye surgery last night. So obviously, this is more important, and I don't bat an eye about that. She's in my thoughts and prayers today. They all are. I'm going to play with my strawberries while we look for one. I don't know if I have any. I have a lot of mice in this garden at night. I need a barn cat, but I have 3 dogs that don't like cats, so. And I don't see any strawberries. But I see pretty decent plants. Ooh. You gotta go, bud. Find something to get him out of my garden. Y'all saw what I saw? You see this? Yeah, that's gotta go. No, I will not just pick it up. I know somebody out there is going, just grab it. No, not this girl. Y'all see him? Y'all see what I'm after down there? Well, I cut him in half. No, I didn't. I thought I cut him in half. See the death of a worm. Yep, he's gone. Okay. That would explain kind of what he's eating on my strawberry plants. Here's a kale that's, now those I will get rid of immediately. By the way, those little black grasshoppers, if you're in this area, or I guess in Florida, those little black grasshoppers will soon be those big, funky green and yellow, orange, where you'll hear me complain about them and freak out about them until November. Kale and onions, more Cherokee lettuce that's going to seed, and some sage. This is one of my little herb gardens. We've got oregano, sage, 2 different kinds of thyme, rosemary, and an onion. There's another one of them dang grasshoppers. Oh, that one's bigger. A little more intimidated by that one. My lemongrass. Alright. That's about it for this garden. I was going to walk around and show you everything, but I really just wanted... before we go, I will show you the trees and bushes that we're getting started. Yeah, let's leave it on a really happy note. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 papayas given to me by my friend Barbara. She gave me 3 or 4 before the cold weather hit. 1 survived that. It's out in another garden. All these, the next 3 rows of pots past the papaya are all elderberry. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are Adams. I forget. Oh, ranch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are ranch, and 5 that are wildwood. Back here we have comfrey. I ordered the comfrey root from Permapasture Farms. If you are not subscribed to them, I highly recommend you do so. They are incredibly knowledgeable, incredibly resourceful, just a great source of information. Permapasture Farms on YouTube. I'm sure they're on Instagram and stuff too. I actually don't think I follow them on Instagram, but that might change. But this is just so healthy and so pretty. I don't know where its forever home is going to be, because if you know anything about comfrey, it's going to spread, and I would like to have a little patch in each garden, but I know with comfrey it can quickly go from being a little patch to a real big patch in like no time. So I'm trying to take all that into consideration, but I would like to use it as a chop and drop fertilizer, as well as making comfrey salve and comfrey tinctures. And I'm off to a good start on that. And over here we've got blueberries. These 4 are Biloxi blueberries. Supposed to do real well in Florida. And the next 4, minus the evasive... Ah! Did y'all just see that happen? Okay, you're getting replanted. Vine, I didn't know you were attached to my blueberry. Ugh. Anyway, y'all see it. Grr. These are emerald blueberries. I have one that's kind of suffering down here on the end, but the rest of them, this one may not make it. I may only end up with 3 of the Biloxi. Or emerald, I'm sorry. The Biloxis are really doing well, but I've already gotten new growth on them, so I won't get blueberries this year by any chance, and I probably won't next year. I don't know, depending on how big the bushes have gotten. But yeah, this is the start of our blueberry patch. I hope. Blueberries are one of those things I don't do real well with, or thus far I have not done well with. But I keep trying. I keep trying. So, on that note, I'm going to let you go. I'll bring you back in a day or two for, probably not tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big day for us. We're taking all 3 dogs to the vet in one day. Yesterday, David and I went and got our eyes exams and ordered 2 pairs of glasses apiece. Grr, expense. Medical expense after, for us and them this week is taking a big toll out of the budget. But it's got to be done. It's actually part of prepping, if you think about it. Having your animals in good health, and having yourself in good health, and having some backup, having the backup glasses, because we each got a couple of pair. That's just being prepared. It kind of all goes with the planting, the preserving, it's a package deal. So we had to take care of that too. All right, if you have words of encouragement about all those lost seedlings, if you have a resource for cheap compost, I was paying $20 a yard. If you know any unique seed starting mixes, or I could kind of start over. I'm thinking of using the dang sand out of my yard. I kid you not. I'm thinking about walking out to the field garden and getting a couple of scoops of something and sifting it. I'm just, but if you know me, you know that my disappointment and discouragement will turn into determination in about 12 to 24 hours. I cry, I get emotional, but I have to work through that, and I have to some 90%, and then I flip a switch, and so it'll happen. It's just, in this moment, I'm very discouraged and disappointed. There's a lot of work and a lot of resource that's gone. But anyway, enough rambling on your Sunday. I'm going to get this uploaded, and hope you guys have an amazing day. David and I are probably going to work on cutting down an oak tree. That's probably our goal today. If so, maybe I can get a chance to bring you along. I love to bring videos where he's working and I'm watching. All right, guys. I love you and I appreciate you, and thank you for letting me vent, and thank you for the prayers and encouragement that I know will come from our community. Love you guys.